Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Imperator, Rome, playing as Carthage in version 1.3. We are very close to finishing our mission and becoming the Libyan Empire. I know this is taking me a very long time, but I really want to find out what it does before we move on into Iberia and try to finish the Punic Ascendance achievement. So for that to work, we need to kill Mauretania. That said, our aggressive expansion is a little on the high side. Fortunately, Paradox last week decided they wanted to do a hotfix and rebalance statesmanship and governments a little bit. I guess they decided they weren't quite pleased with the overall balance, considering it takes so long to gain statesmanship, and then you get such a small amount of benefit for every point of respective attributes from the characters. They just basically decided to buff it across the board. Now our characters gain statesmanship faster than ever, and also every additional point should result in a little bit of a more impactful change from the government. So ideally then, if you can create a really effective government and get that statesmanship nice and high, this results in governments being more powerful than ever before. So a much higher reward and a much stronger incentive to play the statesmanship game. One other thing that I can do to try and burn this down a little bit faster, I can go to our diplomacy. And I realize we have been in mercantile stance this entire time. Now that was good as far as getting me some money, but now that we're looking pretty solid in terms of money, I'm going to switch over to a appeasing stance. This does improve our relationships, and also it does reduce our aggressive expansion a bit faster. So let's go ahead and switch to this. Cost me a little bit, but now we're going to be going down by 0.31 per month, which is a heck of a lot better than where we were before. So we can try to appease our newly conquered pops and then integrate them a heck of a lot faster. How are we looking on that front, by the way? Still having a hard time with the Hellenics down over here. Still not making a lot of progress with the culture either. Good lord, this has just taken a while, but we're working on it, dang it, we're working on it. Can I colonize down over here? Not right now, and we'll worry about that another time. So yeah, Mauretania needs to die. This has to be a high priority. In fact, I'm tempted to go ahead and just declare war on it now, because I don't want to risk waiting on this. That does mean I have to fight Tartessia, who in the meantime is fighting 3 other people themselves, so I don't think they're a very big threat, but yeah, how many cohorts? You got 13? Okay, let's think about that. So I got 23 ships over here, 56 ships over here. If I were to start moving the armies this direction, we could probably deal with them pretty quickly. Now let's keep in mind that our supply limit is a little on the low side, so don't want to actually have them all stack on top of each other. Still, if I move you guys down here, for example, I think that should be fine. So we'll be able to kill Mauretania. Push in through this little strait, finish him off, and that'll be great. Do we have the claims that I need to actually declare war on them? Carthage has a casus belli against Mauretania. Yeah, we don't have a casus belli. I'd have to do show superiority. So let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on their highest number of pops so we get the least amount of aggressive expansion when we do take it. This will give me just enough time to get the troops in position. Of course, if we had gone for a bellicose stance, we'd be able to get this a lot faster, but oh well. Not really worried about that right now. What other troops do we have sitting around doing nothing? Anybody? Let's see. You are not currently doing... You are working for the governor, right. You are also working for the governor. Let's just make sure that that is the case here. Okay, you are the Safet. You are the head of the family, so you, I think, are not actually assigned to a region. I'm thinking I want to pick up some troops and then send them over to Iberia to deal with Tartessia on the off chance they want to get involved against me, even though they are fighting 3 people right now. We'll do that. If we end up having ridiculously high aggressive expansion and I don't feel like I can continue fighting these guys, what I could do, instead of taking land from the Iberians, is kind of follow the same trick that we used when we were going for the Perfidious Albion achievement. Start splitting people apart and forcing them to become tributaries. Yeah, I can't annex them and I'll have to fight them later, but I can prevent them from forming any more alliance networks while I get myself in position, and I think it's going to take a little bit less aggressive expansion to do that. So we might experiment with that opportunity, see if we can find a way to divide up the Iberians. Patron God. Let's see. Well, that's pretty good. National population growth and morale of armies is pretty good. National manpower. I don't think I need that. So is the question, do I want money or do I want pop growth? Morale of armies is good, but I don't think I need it. I think I'm going to go for the money and just make myself filthy stinking rich. I love having that aggressive expansion taken down a lot better. I am very glad that Paradox decided to rebalance this a little bit. Make statesmanship a bit more impactful. So you can have really, really strong governments. I think that makes a lot of sense. Because I was a little worried that this was just a nerf across the board and just made the game harder. And it's not that it's a bad thing that the game is harder. That's a perfectly fine thing. As long as, you know, everyone else suffers from it too. But, I don't know, I like being able to blob, and not playing as a Hellenic nation and being unable to use my omens to get rid of aggressive expansion, I'm finding it's a lot harder to blob, whereas when I played Rome in version 1.0, I mean, I easily got the Mare Nostrum achievement. That was really no problem, because I was able to use the freaking religion to get aggressive expansion down so fast I could just keep conquering pretty much non-stop. It was so easy. It was so dang easy. What's going on over here in Phrygia, by the way? They have conquered a fair bit of land over here, but they also have exploded. Interesting. Oh, no, Epirus, no! It happened to you too, huh? Arcanania? Oh, no. Macedon's actually having a hard time too. Like, a lot of the Greek powers are struggling. So far, Carthage and Rome are the only people who seem to be following a pretty good path. I guess, no, the Seleucids are also dead. So Maria and Egypt are still pretty strong, but yeah, this has proven to be an interesting game. I'm curious how much the other nations' missions and stuff impacted that, you know? I mean, maybe not at all. We don't know. You are dead. Okay. Do I care? Probably not. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and pick up these troops. Let's embark them and send them back over the Soe. Just have them in position to ward these guys off while I deal with Mauretania. How are we doing on that claim? We are making some good progress, going up by 5% per month, so we have a little bit longer to go. Oh, look, a whole mess of pirates with low morale. Well, I got navies nearby. Let's get them. Don't let them run away from me. Where are they going? We don't know where they're going. They're from a pirate haven in Barbarian. Hey, we found out where barbarians come from. We found the homeland. I don't really want to attack with my unled navy. Because that likely will result in them dying. Unled navies do tend to die a lot. Let's chase after them a little bit and see where they're going, though. An unfortunate conflagration. It's been a constant thorn in our side of our dear Safet for some time. It was, therefore, a source of some interest when her entire estate was engulfed in a raging inferno. Who the heck are you, and why would I care? She's a rival. What do you know? She appeared before the Senate on her knees, beseeching to offer assistance. I don't know. I don't think I like you. Seize the estate. She loses loyalty, I lose popularity. I get some tax and unrest reduction. Huh. Local tax, though. Where is this? Can't really tell. Thank you, UI. There it is. You make me a little bit of money. Honestly, I don't think it's worth losing the popularity. I'm just going to say, nah, screw you. We don't like you. Ooh, good. We have an extra capital route. What do I want? Whale. Still kind of want the dies. Did we not get enough pops over here to produce more dies? Apparently not. Ah! Stop it! I thought I was paused. No! Stop it! National unrest and national population growth for the entire Carthaginian nation? That's pretty good. Pause. So, hang on. Move pop here. Move a slave. Okay, now we're producing the dies that I wanted. There we go. Thank you. They may have been promoted. All right, so let's see. I need iron, cloth, dates. Nothing here that I'm looking for. Spices? I am not producing spices here yet, and that would result in extra citizen output. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go do spices. Sweet. Do we want to do this again? I don't know. I mean, at some point, like, how much more am I going to gain from this? What I probably could use is more building slots. Let's do that. So, we've got barbarians down over here again. Can we deal with them? I hope so. Governor gains 60 conviction for the mercantile faction. Interesting. So we have a new politician who's a part of the Barcid family. He is a part of the civic faction, so we can make him join the mercantiles. Or we can make him join the military faction. Member of the Barcid family and the governor of Constantania. I'm going to make him join the military faction. I like the idea of having more people in that military faction so I can keep conquering. I want conquests. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to lose some civilization value down over here. That was to be expected, though. Can you beat this? I really hope so. Let's see. A researcher is dead. We need a new one. Religious advances. So far doing fine on the families, so I'm going to put you in charge temporarily and start building up some statesmanships because I might use you for a governor position, or not a governor, a government position in the future. Let's have you sit tight, let him come to me in the desert. We have an oratory advance. Civilization level goes up a little bit. Also have some new inventions available. Oratory provincial investment cost reduction. Improve opinion maximum and diplomatic range. None of those strike me as absolutely crucial. They're okay, but not big. State religion happiness is pretty nice. Sacrifice of the gods costs. Supply limit. Starting experience for defense. We're about to have a civic advancement, so if I want to try some output, I could go for that now, but I don't think it's very important. Let's go for a military advancement before this happens again. I'm going to go for the supply limit. Starting experience is pretty good, though. Should be able to kill these barbarians easily enough. Go finish them off. Alright, we are almost done with our claim. Barbarians are dead, and we did capture a slave. Awesome. Like to see that. Apparently there's a pop-up now for provincial investments. Has that always been there, or am I just crazy? I don't know. Can we colonize down over here? Answer is yes, we can. What would I like? Vegetables? Probably wherever we have the most pops. I'm going to go here. Livestock. Do that. Can't colonize anywhere else at the moment, though. Still, a little bit of extra territory for me. More pops. You need a researcher. Apparently this guy died. Okay, you're young and you are of the correct families. I'm going to go ahead and start letting you build up, even though you are a populist. I think, by the way, that finesse now affects how much you gain statesmanship. So finesse for all government characters is more important than ever before. Not an absolute requirement, but it is important. At least that's my understanding of how things have changed. All right, we have our claims. Are we ready to go to war? Depends. Do I actually have army maintenance up? Yes, I do. Wait, do I? Why'd the balance just change? Nah, we have morale up. We should be fine. All right, we ready to go? We did transfer these troops over. Tartessia is dead, so they don't matter. Yep. Okay, let's just go ahead and declare war on him. Thank you kindly. I will lead with the heavy infantry and the elephants. You guys don't have a lot of supply from attrition down there. I'm going to keep you fairly back. You mostly exist just to defend. Opportunistic patronage. Let him sell his soul. So a general loses tons of money and the governor gains money. The Hanid family loses 100 prestige and he gets conviction for the mercantile faction. Or we can try to steer him toward the military. Tempting as that may be, no, I don't want to lose that much money. It's not worth it. Let's try to prevent these guys from flipping over from the... Oh, God, fort. Run! Let's bring these guys over, actually, since we're not worried about Tartessia anymore. I guess I could siege them, try to force them to become like a little vassal state. Maybe we can use them in like some of their claims or something. They do have allies with a bunch of people. Yeah, we probably should try to siege them down. I don't think it would be too hard. We'll worry about this first, though. Let's go deal with Mauretania. So they're coming up here to the north. We're just going to run away, hide behind a fort or something. Get some reinforcements nearby. Then he gets to run from me. Actually, we'll just sit tight here for a second. Oh, we found more pirates. And I have no ships nearby. Darn it. Okay. Let's get you in charge, I guess. Let's go just keep a navy nearby. I think they're going to run away. Low navy maintenance. Yes. Actually, it would have been extremely bad for me to attack those pirates when I have low navy maintenance, wouldn't it? Yep. Didn't think about that, did we? No. I can't get there. Oh, crap. The fort's in the way. No! We're going to get attacked. I'm going to have to retreat. Ooh, please don't die. Senatorial resistance. Less likely to support me when changing laws. Ugh. 5 stability? No. We have a new ruler. People don't like him too much. He's part of the religious faction. Omen power goes up. Empower religious faction cost goes down. Don't care about that. Can you retreat? Yep. Okay, we lose a few troops, but we do get a runaway. I'm going to have you go in this direction. We need a new title, the Kahan. There are no scorned families at the moment. I guess temporarily I'm going to put a minor character in charge. So you don't build up too much more prestige with some of these people. You suck. You suck so bad. I need somebody who's competent in charge. What family are you part of? The Hanid family? Let me guess. The Hanid family has, like, very few slots. They're okay right now. You know what? Yeah. We go to the government and we replace you. You suck. It would help if I actually clicked the right buttons, though, wouldn't it? I'm going to put you in charge. Let's get some of that Senate influence going. Okay. He's coming to attack me. We may lose that fight. Time to move forward on you. Can't really go anywhere with my cavalry at the moment, unfortunately. It says we're going to lose this fight, and I think it's because we have such low morale from one of the armies. I don't know if it's actually true. I mean, fighting in the forest isn't great. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we are going to lose. Okay. You have lots of cavalry. Ah, that's why he's winning. He has a really good cavalry army. Okay. So some of our units are just going to run away and die. Oh, he's retreating the wrong way. Okay. A researcher gains inflammation. He's probably going to die somewhat soon. We have plenty of manpower. Like, good lord. I really do think that this is a slight issue. I like the supply changes. I think it's a cool addition to the game. However, the fact that I can just ignore manpower now, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Why do I have so many forts? I just realized how many forts I have. This doesn't make a lick of sense. Where did I get all of these? Probably had these the entire time. I just haven't been paying attention. I'm going to start deleting a few of them. Do you know why? Because they cost me a lot of money to maintain, and I don't need them. So let's get rid of it. Oh, you had 2 levels of forts. Goodness. Yeah, some of these are just needlessly expensive. Because we conquered so many small city-states. I know that. Alright, so let's go to some other cities. Let's see if there's anything else that I can be building. We're done there. Done here. Done here. Could build another temple in this area. Most of the pops are still of the wrong religion, though they are trying to convert. Let's go ahead and get a theater built up. Over here we can start building some. Let's go ahead and build a few more temples and a theater. Just go ahead and get that started. Can we colonize anything over here? No. Alright, won't worry about that then. Conquest seems to be going just fine. We did manage to conquer a little bit more. What I would like to do is use my ships to go and siege down Tartessia. I may need to go pick these guys up, depending on where they go. I mean, he's going to re-siege all this, and I don't really care. I am going to split the navy in half. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this navy to go and block the strait to prevent him from crossing after me. Alright, let's go siege down Tartessia. Oh no, 1,000 troops are coming over here and sieging down southern Iberia. I don't care. You're training elephants! Ugh. I don't like it when they train the elephants. The elephants are scary. Alright, we get a civic advancement. Population capacity goes up by 2%. Commerce income goes up. All quite nice. Look at that national commerce income. And build cost reduction and citizen outpost. All 3 of these are really good. We have a bit more population capacity, but that is not translated into extra buildings. We need more here. Did I stop producing more freaking dyes? Gosh dang it. Bring them over, dang it. I want them dyes. The dyes are good. You get so much more citizen happiness out of that. Okay, lack of food from an army. Yup, okay, right, of course. The cavalry don't have a supply line, so we need to run. Back to somewhere where I own a provincial capital and I can start gaining food, which is right here, basically. You're gaining 3.2 per food. We just lost some more troops. They did chase down the army, and we lost all of them. Whatever. It sucks, but it's not actually a big deal. Okay, we finished sieging these guys down. Can't sue for them, peace with them for a little bit. Let's go ahead and move my troops back into position. Somebody died. He's a researcher. Another researcher died. We have a scorned family problem. Well, fortunately, this guy can take the position. He just sucks. We don't have a lot of very good military characters, I'm realizing. That's a problem. Can we go unsiege all this and try to kill that freaking cohort? Like, he's seriously rampaged. A lot, actually. Kind of surprised how bad that is. So, you can't come after me. What are you going to do? You're just going to bounce around and try sieging all this stuff, huh? That's fine. Go for it. Have fun. Oh, good. We found his 2 cohorts. We can kill him. Where else do I have some really high population so I can continue building? We could try building some of the cities over here. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's go ahead and build up some more temples and whatnot. Try to convert them all to the Canaanite religion. Playing as a Hellenist, man, that is the way to go if you want to have some real fun. Almost everyone around you is of the right religion, so it's super duper easy to blob out and not have a lot of population problems. Aggressive expansion's ticking down, not nearly as much, but that's because we're not at peace anymore. Still going down by 14 per month, though. So let's see, you have 7 general skill. So once we get attacked, we should change our tactics. He's actually second-guessing whether he wants to go after me or not. Now he's coming this way. Good news, though, I've got some cavalry and backup who can run over here pretty quickly. Still, all that cavalry. 7,000 cavalry. The Roman threat. Ooh, finally we get a Roman event. The startling growth of the minor Latin city-state of Rome has been looked on with growing dismay by the Carthaginian elites and the merchant classes, who increasingly demand action. They argue Rome has reached a point where they are able to pose a direct threat to our interests, lamenting the effect of Roman power on their trade networks in our Mediterranean spheres of influence. We are a naval power, and it is ships that will be the decider of any conflicts with Rome. It is said that the Romans can now almost match the Carthaginian fleet in size, if not in skill. Senators from across the House demand swift action, and an appropriate readiness will be adopted in order to ensure Carthage prevails in the future conflict, although a smaller group of voices is attempting to prevent making enemies of the Romans. We will show these upstarts the lay of the land, gain popularity. My Safet is very unpopular right now. We get claims against Rome and naval preparations, or we get caution. Lose commerce, lose popularity. I don't like that. We're going to get claims against Rome. We weren't going to be friends with them anyway, right? So this means I can start building up a navy pretty well. He's got 92 ships, no doubt. He actually has been building up a pretty good navy. Huh. That is highly concerning for me. We do want to take this fight in a minute, but not until I get some reinforcements. Okay, he's coming after me now. That's actually fine. I think we're okay. We don't have a lot of food for my horses, so I need to be somewhat cautious. And now I don't get to change my tactics, so that's a small problem. At least until the cavalry arrive. Which, it looks like we are fine and don't need help. Okay. Did lose quite a few troops. We actually lost a lot more than they did. That's to be expected. They owned the proper terrain, so they got the bonuses. Let's back her on up. Okay, his 2,000 troops have apparently retreated. This is irritating to me. Let's go deal with him. I'll try to catch him. Gosh dang it, you get the heck out of here, you jerk. Get really annoyed by that. We've won the siege, finally. Okay, now we can start moving our troops in position. Omen, what do we want? Same thing as always. We don't need monthly tyranny reduction. Yep, same as always. It's just good. Okay, now that we actually own the provincial capital, I think we can start generating a fair bit of food here. Yeah, we can generate food. So our cavalry can move forward again, which is good. We're going to go siege both of these down. Try to get some slaves out of the arrangement. You guys need to dock up here and go kill him. Come on. Gosh dang it, stop stealing my freaking people. Finally we get to catch you. Die. Okay. We'll go siege Tartarus back down. Finish those sieges. I'm going to have you go here. And you go here. Where's his army currently? I don't see his army anywhere. They're probably right here, actually. That would be my guess. Not that it matters. We've got the reinforcements now, so we're fine. Let's get ready to bring these guys back out. Siege is down again. Okay. Killing pops, not a big deal. Just means that we can take more lands with less aggressive expansion in the future. Means it's going to get less reward, but oh well. There's his army. I knew they were hiding up over here. Okay, we get a steelish pop. I think he is going to be coming after me over here, so let's sit back. Just enjoy the food. You're still gaining food, so you're okay. Yep, he does want to attack me. I'm going to let him lock. He's locked. Go. Okay, he is using what tactics? The bunny. We will use envelopment, of which I have a great deal of efficiency, because cavalry are good for enveloping and encircling. Who knew? Crush. There you go. Easy. Go siege down whatever we can. White peace imminent. The war goal is not being contested. I'm not sure I agree with that. What area, technically, is Mauretania? Right here? Seems to me that I'm contesting it just fine. I'm working on the war goal, the main fort right here. We've already got his capital down, too. As far as I'm concerned, it's being contested just fine. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, stupids. All right, we need to use up some of that precious manpower. I say precious ironically. In order to start reinforcing our armies. Stockpile disappears. Have to buy back some food. Gain popularity. Heads will roll. Let's get popularity. I'm not too worried about the food. But I am worried about popularity and making sure I can control the Senate going forward. We were very popular earlier with our previous character at like 90 summit popularity. That made it a lot easier to survive. All right, guess who's back? Oh, God. Irritating little booger. It's fine. Can you actually go kill this guy? Not easily. Sit back. He's going to reinforce, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Unless I go over here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can kill him. Come here. Stop running from me. I am your friend. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He gonna kill me. Oh, crap. Okay, this is a bad fight. I didn't think it would be that bad in the forest, but yeah, never mind. He's got the cavalry and elephants. Never mind. Back up. We got 400 gold at the moment. I'm going for tech. I want to get some of these really good civic investments. Lots more income coming in. Via commerce, better citizens, etc. I sense an attack imminent. Somewhere? Where are you going? You going down over here? Because I feel like you're going over here. Keep the cavalry nearby for both. Yep, he's coming after me, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Alright, get in position. He's locked. We should be able to win this fight easily. Crush. Killed quite a few troops. He is retreating to the west. I cannot chase that down, alas. So let's go unsiege my territory. Run a little low on time, but I want to finish this video. Gosh, dang it, you trained another troop, didn't you? Oh, God. Spread of corruption. Gain popularity, gain loyalty, assembly of soldiers, fabricate claim cost reduction, and civic faction influence. Yeah, that seems fine. Finally, we get to grab an invention. Do I want the build cost or commerce income or citizen output? I think citizen output, actually. Gives me research points and it gives me money. Good, we finished with the fort. Okay, so that's going to unsiege everything. He had a soldier over here, and they went to go unsiege the capital again. Gosh dang it. It's fine, it's fine. Just take this. Got the fort. All right, now we can start running roughshod all over him. Let's go siege everything. Grab all of his territory, enslave all of his pops. Let's go grab Tartessia. See if I can't turn this into some sort of a vassal. And then we will get to form our Libyan Empire, finally. Lordy, what an annoying fight. All right, can I finally piece you out? I can. So I want you to... I can't make you become a subject. I'll be honest, I can't really understand why I can't do that. Oh, because you have territory up over here and we don't control your fort. Oh. I didn't realize you were left with that. Never mind. I guess we'll just take your territory. Alright. It's not like it's worth a lot. But it's something. Gives us a new provincial capital, sort of. What is it producing? Olives? Yeah, you should be more or less fine. Okay, let's finish that. Siege it. We get a kill a pop. Fine. And now we want to eat everything. Doop, doop, dooba, dooba, doop, doop. 9 more aggressive expansion. No big deal. We've burned quite a few down. We get to eat the rest of Northern Africa. Goodbye. Okay. Do we want to burn down some aggressive expansion? No, I want popularity. Get that nice and high. So they're dead. Does this mean that I get to finish my mission? We have secured the coast of Africa. So we get naval maintenance cost reduction. Doink. And we get to get the Libyan Empire. Finally. All right, let's see what we get from this arrangement. Metalogisco looks out across the landscape from his balcony as the sun sets in the west. He finds the view splendid, knowing as he does that now, as far as the eye can see, in fact, as far as the pillars of Heracles and beyond, even to the setting sun, the peoples and lands belong or bow to the might of Carthage. That was quite a run-on sentence right there, no matter how many commas you use. He turns towards the sea and looks both east, west, and north. Foreign lands lie ahead, ready for conquest or subjugation. Carthage is the hegemon of all Africa. Wrong culture group happiness and pop assimilation speed for the end of the game. That's good. Or, more subjects belong in our Phoenician panoply. Loyalty of subject states and diplomatic relations. No. No. The hegemon of Africa is really good. Wrong culture group happiness means we can assimilate them faster, plus a straight-up pop assimilation speed for the rest of the game. Done freaking deal. Bountiful harvest. Word has arrived this year's harvest was exceptionally good. While the merchants may be holding their heads in their hands. Holding their heads in their hands. Oh, because they couldn't price gouge. The people rejoice at the plummeting price of bread. Gain some stability? Or gain a frick ton of money? Yes. I will do that, and then also the commerce income. Thank you! Well, that's pretty nice. All right, perfect place to end this video. So now that we own all of Northern Africa, and we can assimilate a heck of a lot faster, we can either fight Rome or start pushing into Iberia. And I think it's time we start going for Iberia. Start looking for those claims, look for some easily isolated and killed tribes, and start really owning this place. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.